Hello, welcome to Eden's Fun Crochet. I'm Eden and welcome to Vlogmas.
Eden's Fun Crochet.
Goals for today. I would like to work on this. I want to finish my Christmas presents. I'm not sure if I'll wrap them today. I might have to just wrap them tomorrow. That's it. Those are my only goals. Oh, if I get sick of this, then I want to work on my blue triangle scarf that I started on Sunday and haven't really touched since then. Today is going to be an interesting day. I don't have a lot planned, yet I have a lot planned. We're planning on making cookies. My kids are 2 and 3 years old, and so I want them to make gifts for people because that will help them understand the meaning of why we give gifts. The problem though with that is 2 and 3 year olds aren't very good at making things that people actually want to receive. So we're gonna make cookies today, and I'm gonna do my best to have them do as much as they can and just accept that there's gonna be a mess and let it happen and clean it up afterwards if it needs to be cleaned up, and not worry about the mess and just accept that it's part of making cookies with toddlers. And then I'm gonna have them make a list, help them make a list of everyone they want to give cookies to. That way there's no limit on friendship and joy and who they want to share their Christmas spirit with. So that is what we will be doing today, hopefully, fingers crossed. So we have a lot of just family time today. I might record little bits and pieces, but family time is supposed to be family time, not look at this camera recording this time. So we will see how much gets recorded. I will try and make cookies. If I crochet, you'll know about it.
There you go. I didn't say ready, go yet. Ready, go. Ready, go. Ready, go. Ta-da! Okay, I'm gonna do the scooping, I think, this time.
So I finished sewing both of them. Well, I finished the sewing part yesterday for one, and then today I finished the second sewing part. And now, so I'm trimming off all my loose threads. Now I will crochet the border onto the green one because the border's already made for that one. And then I will make and sew on the border for this one. Let's see. Here's the green one. And here's the orange one. just really like it when I just sit and crochet and you play music.
I know, it feels nice. We're both just doing the creative things we like.
Yeah. Like, it makes me feel like I'm on a cruise or something where I'm just like relaxing and there's just like music playing, but like live music, but like in a very like relaxed kind of way. Not that I've ever been on a cruise, but
Before I met you, I was considering looking into being a cruise musician.
that'd be cool.
Just being on a cruise as a bass player. So, I text Lance and, not Lance, Kylie and
Right?
wait until the 22nd to just have that.
Coming out of that room.
Yeah. Knowing Andrew, where it's coming on the 24th, we'll probably leave around like. Kylie just responded with, I'm not really sure, but at least until Saturday.
What a Saturday. There's Whitney.
This.
There's Whitney.
Yes.
Can you give me like 2 minutes? I like this angle. Well, does your dad want it? It's his. Well, just give it to him and say, hey, I'm done with this. Here you go. Guys, it's been a day. Can I just say that? It's been a day. Let's see. Earlier, we were taking turns picking what we were doing. So we played a game of Lost Cities where we did teams because it's a 2-player game. So I was on Whitney's team and my husband was on Josephine's team, and then Josephine wanted to play tic-tac-toe. We have a Tale of Despero tic-tac-toe where it's like a tic-tac-toe board and then you have like circle pieces and then you have a little like mouse trap that you put the pieces on and you have to like flick them onto the board, so it's like a little random. You have to like, it's more luck than strategy, if that makes sense. And then it was my turn to pick what we were doing, and I wanted to go on a drive, but it was like 4:30, 4:35. It was before dinner, but late enough in the day that if we went on a drive, then it meant our kids would probably fall asleep in the car, because they're 2 and 3, they don't take naps. But doesn't necessarily mean they probably shouldn't. They're the age where, like, they definitely don't need a nap at like 1 or 2, but could definitely take a nap at like 5 or 6. But if they went to bed at 5 or 6, then they'd be waking up at like 5 or 6. So they go to bed at 7:30 and wake up around 7:30. So we played a different game. My husband picked a game that we played, and then we kind of like did leftover Mod Podge dinners, right? And like everyone got to pick what they wanted to eat from what was in the fridge. And then we went on a drive. I got the kids in pajamas, brushed their teeth, put them in diapers for the night, right? And went on a drive at bedtime at 7:30. We left the house at like 7:15, I think. And we drove around for about an hour looking at all the pretty Christmas lights. They did not fall asleep. But let me tell you, if we would have left at 5 when I first suggested going on a drive, they would have fallen asleep. Without a doubt. Anyway, it's kind of been a high emotional day. We've been trying really hard to like not go crazy, and that's why we were playing the games, was because we needed it to be a little bit more lighthearted. Anyway, I've not done a lot of crocheting today. I even brought something that I don't need to like look at while I crochet for the car ride, because it's just like this, right? And so I could just go back and forth. I thought about bringing my pink vest shirt thing that I've been working on, but with the color changes and everything, I just didn't, it was too much of a hassle to move. This was easy to grab, so I brought it, didn't touch it. But my husband wanted to play a game with his parents and brother, and I did not want to. When I have had a rough day, the last thing I want to do is be around other people. So I've just been watching YouTube videos and eating snacks and crocheting a little bit. I wanted to get actually crochet, like actually make some progress on this. So that's what we're doing right now, is making progress on this. So we've definitely got some more distance to go. I definitely have enough for the body. If I'm going to do long sleeves, then I'll want another skein. But I was having this conversation with my husband that I'm not sure if I want it to be long sleeves. Acrylic is hot. Long sleeves is hot. I don't like acrylic against my skin, so I'd have to wear a long sleeve shirt under it. If I was outside, that makes sense, because if it's windy at all, like, you could feel the wind like crazy. And so having a long sleeve shirt outside with a sweater on top, good, right? Inside, less great, because then you'll just be hot and there's no wind to cool you down, right? And so I'm debating if I want to do long sleeves or short sleeves, because part of me is like, short sleeves would be so cute and I would definitely wear it because none of it would touch my skin. But if I'm wearing long sleeves, it also wouldn't touch my skin. And I feel like having it be long sleeves makes more sense, but having it be short sleeve also makes sense. And then I was like, what if I do like 3/4 length sleeve? But I actually really hate 3/4 length sleeves, so not that one. But yeah, like I honestly don't know what to do. I equally want, like I want both. I'm actually torn. Part of me is like, well, I'll just do short sleeves. And then if I change my mind, I can add sleeves later. I don't know. I really like it. And I was originally going for like a baggy vibe. That is not baggy. It fits me really nicely in like a positive ease kind of way. And I really like it. Like, it fits me better than I was planning on it, but in the perfect way. Like, everything about it so far, I love. Like it. I can't decide if I want to do short sleeves or long sleeves. Like, I honestly breaking my brain right now. Yeah, I still can't decide. So I guess I'll finish the body and then decide. I don't know. Like, I might just do short sleeves because it's easier. But like, I don't know. I want to wear it. And I'll wear it either way, I think. I'll just be more, like, it would be easier to get uncomfortable with it being long sleeves. But if I wear short sleeves, then it'll never be an outside thing. But at the same time, I live in Utah. Like, if I'm wearing a Christmas sweater in December, I'm not going to be wearing it. Like, I would not be wearing this outside without anything over it. Maybe in, like, October I would. But not right now. Not when it's, like, a high of 30 degrees. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll just do short sleeves. I think I'm leaning slightly towards the short sleeve, but because I can always, like, especially if I do the cuff and then like sew it on instead of like crochet it as I like attach it as I go, because then I can just undo the cuff and add some sleeve if I change my mind. I don't know. My videos right now only have like 1 to 5 views at the moment. So if you are watching this, if you're one of those 5 people, like max of 5 people, please tell me what to do. And I'll probably listen to you because you'll be the only person telling me what to do. And give me a reason too. Don't just be like short sleeves. Like, it's like short sleeves would be cuter, or I think long sleeves is more practical, or, you know, like, give me a reason. Actually, you don't even need to give me a reason. Just tell me, please. Like, I'm actually torn. Like, usually I'm like, ooh, like, either of these two things. Like, for example, the top that I just made, that's like, if I don't have enough yarn, I'll just make it short sleeve. But then every time I was working on it, like, I pictured it in my head, short sleeves. And then when I realized I did have enough yarn, I still didn't necessarily want to do the long sleeves, and I was going back and forth for a bit, but it was always supposed to be short sleeve, you know? And I love it, short sleeve. I like the drape is beautiful, and the yarn is beautiful, and I love the fade, and like, it's just, I love everything about it. Anyway. But this one, like, I'm like 53% on the short sleeve train. And whatever the rest of that is. 47% on the long sleeve train. I don't know. Maybe if I can't do the short sleeves without buying more yarn, I'll just do long sleeves, because I don't want to have extra. I mean, I will have extra. One full skein of this is not gonna, like, it's gonna be way more than 2 sleeves. Yeah, exactly. So I should just do short sleeves. That way I don't have extra yarn. Really just depends on how much I go through for this body. And whenever I have like matching yarn to a garment, I'm always like scrunchies. But this is for me. So I can like have scrunchies for my girls. That would be cute. Maybe I could just make scrunchies and sell them on my site. But like, I can't wear a matching scrunchie for this sweater that I'm wearing. Give one to my kids. I almost said and my husband, but his hair's not quite long enough right now. It was at one point. He was growing it out for a little bit. Yeah, anyway, so if you watch these videos pretty consistently and you think I say so or okay a lot, well, just know that I edit out about 50% of how many times I say well and so. No, so and okay. So and okay. I almost start every single thing with okay or so. And I've also noticed, editing my own videos all the time, how many times I start saying I, and I say it really slowly as though I'm like coming up with the sentence in my head. I didn't realize I did this until I watched myself do it. But I can't cut out the word I. Like okay and so's I can cut because they're unimportant to the sentence, but I is important to the sentence. If I just start, like if I cut out I in the like how like in the like 3 or 4 seconds I take to say the one letter, like the next word is something like am. Like I can't just be like I'm gonna make this thing, you know, like that doesn't work. So I need to stop. See, I said so again. I need to stop saying I while I'm thinking about something. I also need to stop talking to the camera while I'm not sitting down. Or like when I'm like going to pick something up and I'm like talking to the like, no, I watching it, like editing your video, your own, watching yourself and editing your own videos, like sitting there in front of a screen and watching yourself talk, teaches you a lot about the way you talk. I did not know these things about myself. Not really. Like I kind of knew. And I've always known that I'm a mumbler, which is something I've been working on, especially in these videos, is trying not to mumble. And I make fun of myself for it all the time. Like not the other day, all the time. At least once a day. I say something and I'm like, that was one word. I said that whole sentence as if it was one word. So I am trying on that. And I was aware of it. And having these videos is making me more aware of it because people aren't going to watch my videos if they can't understand what I'm saying. But I also like cut up I cut up my videos a lot just because I'm cutting out all the unimportant things, right? Like the breaks that I'm just taking to think. Or like sometimes I like you don't know this. Or maybe you do know this. Maybe I leave it in every once in a while, but I just am like I'll stop in the middle of a sentence and crochet like 3 or 4 stitches. Because I can't think of the rest of my sentence while I'm crocheting. Or I'm trying to not say the word so, and I'm trying to like figure out how to continue the sentence without saying the word so. I just made a raglan, the one that I was just talking about. out of fingering weight yarn with like a 5mm hook, I think is what it was. This is a worsted weight yarn with a 6.5mm hook. It worked up so fast. Like, collars usually, like this part usually takes me the longest. Like, it feels like it takes me the longest. Doing that and then doing this collar felt like I did it so fast. I was like, wow, that is the fastest collar I've ever made. Just because I did it back to back to that sweater, shirt, t-shirt, whatever you want to call it.
On a new gown.
Okay, so this is how much progress we've made. I'm almost done with the body. This is how much yarn I have left. I do have enough to finish the body, no doubt. Do I even have enough to make short sleeves? We'll see. If I do not have enough for short sleeves and I have to buy another skein, I will make long sleeves. That's what I've decided. If I do have enough to do short sleeves, I will go ahead and do I will go ahead and do short sleeves so that I don't have a bunch of yarn left over. Yeah, so we'll just see what happens. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Edensfuncrochet.